Hello children, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn EVS 1. Chapter 4, Water, Safe for Drinking. Today we are going to do some experiments. Try this. Take a glass, half full of water. Add a spoonful of sugar to it and stir it with a spoon. See what change takes place. Repeat this experiment with each of the substances mentioned below. Wash the glass clean every time you take the next substance. Common salt, honey, washing soda, powdered alum, sand, wheat flour, sawdust, turmeric powder, and some oil. What do you see? Sugar, salt, washing soda, alum disappear in the water. They dissolve completely in the water. But sand, sawdust, turmeric powder, oil do not disappear even on stirring. They do not dissolve. What does this tell us? Some substances dissolve in water while some substances do not. The substances that dissolve in water spreads throughout the water. When salt dissolves in water, the water in the container tastes salty. When sugar dissolves, the water tastes sweet. A new term. So, what is the new term? It is solution. When a substance dissolves in water, a mixture of that substance and a water is formed. This mixture is called the solution of that substance. If someone gets loose motion, we give them a solution of salt and sugar to drink. This solution is called ORS or oral rehydration solution. A patient in the hospital is sometimes put on saline, that is, on a solution of salt in water. Sometimes other medicines may also be given through saline. These are examples of useful solutions. Do you know, seawater is salty to taste because it is nothing but a solution of salt that occurs naturally. We cannot use seawater for drinking. Water of different wells may have different taste. Why is that so? Some substances from the ground dissolves in the water. They give a taste to the well water. But if there is nothing dissolved in water, the water has no taste. When we remove the lid of a soda water bottle, bubbles fizz out of it to make soda water. A gas called carbon dioxide is dissolved in water under pressure. When the lid is removed, the pressure reduces and the gas bubbles out. Try this. Fill a large container with water. Collect the following articles from your compass box: a plastic ruler, an eraser, a pencil, a sharpener, a rubber band, the compass. From your house, a steel spoon, a plastic spoon, some groundnut shells, an iron nail, a screw, a coin. From outdoors, stones, little twigs, leaves, soil. Put these things in the water and see whether each of them sinks or floats. What do you see? The eraser, the sharpener, steel spoon, nail, screw, stones, coins, the compass and the soil sink in the water, while the other things float. What does this tell us? Some things float on water, while some things sink in it. The things that float are lighter than water. The things that sink are heavier than water. Now children, try this. Take some muddy water in a big beaker. If you do not find muddy water, then make some by adding some soil, pieces of dry twigs, straw, leaves, etc. to water. Now allow this beaker to stand still for 4 or 5 hours. What do you see? The particles of soil sink in the water and form a layer or sediment at the bottom. But twigs and other rubbish float on the water. It takes a long time for the sediments to form. What does this tells us? The particles of soils are heavier than water, but because they are very small, they take a long time to settle to the bottom of the water. Leaves, twigs, etc. are lighter than water. Now the water appears much cleaner and transparent. With this, I have ended my chapter. Remaining part we will do in the next period. Thanks for watching.